Title: The Whispering Hollow. In the quaint, sleepy town of Eldridgeville, nestled between the dense woods and the rolling hills, there was an old, abandoned farmhouse known as the Whispering Hollow. It stood desolate and forlorn, with peeling paint, shattered windows, and a yawning, gaping front door that hung precariously on its hinges. The townsfolk spoke of the house in hushed tones, their eyes wide with fear and dread. The story went that years ago a family had lived there, but one by one they had vanished without a trace. All that was left was the silent, ominous structure that seemed to harbor an eerie presence. One chilly autumn evening a curious teenager named Sam decided to venture into the Whispering Hollow after dark. Armed with nothing but his flashlight and a sense of adventure, he stepped onto the porch, feeling a cold shiver run down his spine. The air was heavy and still, as if the woods were holding their breath. Sam entered the house, his heart pounding in his chest. He called out, his voice echoing eerily off the walls. There was no answer, only the rustling of leaves outside and the distant hoot of an owl. He ventured deeper into the house, his flashlight flickering as he passed from room to room. The air grew colder, and a strange, unseen presence seemed to be watching him. He felt a cold hand on his shoulder, but turned to find nothing there. As Sam continued his exploration, he heard whispers coming from somewhere within the house. They were soft, almost inaudible, but they grew louder as he ventured further. The whispers turned into words, chilling and malevolent. "Leave now, while you still can." Sam froze, his heart pounding in his chest. He turned to run, but the door had disappeared, leaving him trapped within the walls of the Whispering Hollow. The whispers grew louder still, cackling and taunting as they echoed through the empty house. Sam felt a cold, clammy hand wrap around his throat, cutting off his air supply. He struggled desperately, but his efforts were in vain. The Whispering Hollow had claimed another victim, and the malevolent presence within the house was satisfied. The next morning the townsfolk found Sam's body hanging from a tree near the Whispering Hollow, his face pale and lifeless. They buried him in the town cemetery, but the legend of the Whispering Hollow lived on, forever haunting the quiet, peaceful streets of Eldridgeville. And as the leaves fell and winter set in, the whispering grew louder still, a chilling reminder that some places are best left undisturbed.